Hey guys, my name is Elena, I'm a graphic designer and welcome to my graphic design channel. And today I'm going to show you how to draw that poison pot in Adobe Illustrator. And before we start to create our poison pot, I want to invite you to my Telegram channel where you will find a chat with designers where you can talk with each other and ask questions. Sometimes you can talk with me, and as well on my Telegram channel you will find examples of designs with that illustration, what you can do with that illustration in real life. And as well I want to invite you to my course Commercial Portfolio Step Up, where with me you can create your first commercial portfolio and to understand how to create your designs from scratch to final result. And as well you can study with me by personal, and if you want to study with me for 3 months you can do it as well on my course. And my course will start with me 1st November, and if you want to start by yourself you can do it every day, but if you want to study with me you can do it only from 1st November. So I'm waiting for you on my course with my support and without my support, and let's make your first commercial portfolio together. And now let's start to draw poison pot in Adobe Illustrator. This is size of my workspace and these are colors which I'm going to use in my tutorial. And if you want to take a closer look at the design and to download an original vector file with colors and my design, you can do it on my Patreon page. The link will be below this tutorial. And now let's start to draw. I hope your workspace is ready and colors are already in the swatches panel. Now let's take any color and rectangle tool and create rectangle. Now radial gradient and move that dark green color here, light green color here, and that middle green color here. Now let's play with slider a little, like that. Okay, let's take any color, for example yellow, and ellipse tool and create ellipse with the size 588 to 504. Okay, put it here. Now let's take any green color and rectangle tool and create rectangle with the size 578 to 43. Move here. Now let's take ellipse tool with the same color and create ellipse with the size 578 to 104. Okay. Now let's move that ellipse like this here. Okay, let's fix here corners. It's okay. Now let's select that both shapes, Pathfinder Unite. Okay, let's move it a little down, like this. Now let's take, for example, that yellow color and ellipse tool and create ellipse 578 to 121. Okay. And put here. It's okay. Now let's take again that green color and create one more ellipse with 500 55 and 97. Okay, and now let's move that ellipse here. Okay, it's ready. Now let's select all details here and move them a little down, like that. Okay, now let's create one more ellipse with the size 40 to 113. Okay, direct selection tool, select that point and move it up, rotate, move down and select that shape and background and send to back. Okay, now let's move that point a little here and this point here with direct selection tool. Okay, now let's select that shape, radial gradient, and let's add here light gray color. Now we need to take that gray color here and that the same color here, and now dark gray color between. Okay, now let's take gradient tool, play with the gradient like this. Okay, and now let's move a little gradient like that. Okay, it's ready. Now select that shape and take eyedropper tool and select gradient here, the same here. Okay, let's add here green color in the gradient, play a little with the slider. Okay, and select that shape. Now copy and paste it twice, one of the copies down. Select both copies, Pathfinder minus front, take that gradient here. Okay, now add gradient here, take liner gradient, delete unwanted colors and move that slider here and this one here. Gradient tool and play with gradient like that. Okay, now select that color, red liner gradient, here yellow color, here green color, and gradient tool, and the same here, play the gradient or with slider here, or you can play with slider here, like this, with colors. Okay. Now let's select that shape, copy and paste it and send to backward, move down. Now select these two shapes, shape builder tool, hold Alt and delete unwanted parts here. Now select that shape and dark gray color. Okay, it will be the shadow. And direct selection tool and a little rounded these corners. Just hold and drag to round them. Okay, next. Let's add gradient here. Let's add a little light gray color, some light gray color. Okay, I think like this. And let's add here light gray color. Okay, like this is better. Now let's reflect vertical this shape and bring it here, align and a little up. Okay, it's ready. Now select that shape and let's play a little with gradient here, move like this. Okay, now I like it better. I like it more. Let's create ellipse tool. Take radial gradient. We need two colors here. Here classical black color and here green color. Okay. Let's move the slider and move the gradient in the center with gradient tool. And here opacity screen. Okay, and bring that ellipse here. Okay, it's ready. Next, let's take one more ellipse with radial gradient and move here white color. Play with slider like this, add one more white color and with slider like this. Now gradient tool and a little here wider and here squeeze like that. Okay, now move here and opacity screen and a little play with the shape. You can make it bigger, smaller, so as you like. I'm going to make it a little smaller. Okay. It's ready. Okay, copy and paste that shape, squeeze it, make it smaller, rotate, and bring here. and bring these shapes and background to back. And now let's copy and paste that highlight and move here. Let's bring it to front. Okay, put it here and select these shapes and background and send to back. Okay, now let's take green ellipse here, copy and paste it, and opacity here color dodge, and move, put here, make copy, squeeze, and put here, and make it like that. Okay, copy and paste it, make it smaller, and put here. Okay, I like it. Now let's make this ellipse smaller. Copy and paste it and bring here. Now let's add here green color in the gradient, like that. Okay. Now let's take ellipse tool, create ellipse like this. Let's add radial gradient and add colors here, black, and here the same. Now we need to take to move this slider here, add here dark green color, here green color, here the same green color, and light green color. Okay. Now let's change opacity to screen, and it will be look like this. Okay, now we need to add some highlights. Let's select that highlight, copy and paste it, make it smaller, squeeze and smaller, rotate, put here, okay, like this. Now we need to take a green color. Let's take green color here, copy and paste it, and the same squeeze, make it smaller, and put here, like that. Okay, now it's better. Now copy and paste that ellipse, bring to front, and now select all shapes without background and make clipping mask. Okay, it's ready. Now we can play with this ellipse. Let's make it smaller, and just you can make it smaller, bigger, and put copies of this ellipse in the places you like, for example like this. And for example you can do like that, create ellipse with any color. Okay, select that ellipse and that bubble, make clipping mask. Okay, and move like here, like this, and the same here. Make clipping mask and put here. Okay, now we need to add some magic. Copy and paste that green ellipse and put here. Copy and paste one more time, make it smaller, and we need to put it here. Okay. Copy and paste. Again, green ellipse, and here you can make color dodge. Copy and paste and bring it here. Okay, now make copy again and put here, like that, for example. Okay, and now let's take background and make it a little bigger like this to add more light. You make gradient a little bigger. Okay, and let's move to the center like that. And now let's take curvature tool and create shapes like this. Okay, now let's select all these shapes and opacity screen. And now let's add effect, blur, Gaussian blur with option 13. Okay, like that. Let's move gradient a little up on the background, like this. Now select this shape and you can play with slider, like that. You can play with opacity if you like. For example, you can take color dodge. It will be more lighter, more brighter. Okay, you can play with gradient if you like that. For example, as well you can play with transparency. Let's play here again with opacity. Let's look color dodge. No, better I think screen. And let's move here. Make it smaller. And now let's play with transparency. Let's make it here. I think it's better screen, I think. And let's move gradient here. And let's play with transparency 70%. And here the same. And the same here. Yes, it's better. Well, guys, our poison pot in Adobe Illustrator is ready. Well guys, that's all for today. Hope you like my tutorial. If yes, give me a like and subscribe, and see you in the next tutorials in Adobe Illustrator or in the next videos about a graphic design. Bye bye guys. Mwah. Bye.